Custom pieces made to order!
The cave that Constantine indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
Let's be careful. Probably put some bars.
Come on, draw your weapon. I'm waiting.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Let's go!
Watch out!
Let's see if you can ward off this.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives, places of connection. This place, this journal, what are you hoping to achieve with it?
According to the Donegada, each bond gives some form of power. Your cousin never has an...
So much so that he's threatening Enon Mil. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that...
Even though I've studied the rituals of the natives, I can only think of one person that could help us. Dunkus.
You're right. Let's go and fight.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
As I've told you before, my cousin bonded himself in many places.
You did tell me, and you must know that by doing so...
That is why I need your help. We need to bring...
Rest assured, all did... And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this...
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood. The Guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor. The only way to break this bond is to... We will be able to do it, but these rituals... So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic. Here, take these seeds and plant them. These plants grow very fast, and their roots, however... You must be careful. Because the Guardian...
Thank you, Duncan.
And thank you for what... Don't worry. I will send my people to finish this.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out!
Let's see if you can ward off this threat.
Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegada of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! If you want to cast more spells. I need healing.
Be careful! You're growing tired! You should drink a potion!
Let's see if we can ward off this fate. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate. I need healing.
Be careful! You're growing tired! You should drink a potion!
I need healing. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Be careful! You're growing tired! You should drink a potion!
It's dead. Now let's plant the seed Duncas gave us at the base of the raised stone. Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegada of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
How are you feeling, my child? What do you...
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't...
A nicer way of saying
Indeed. I must stop, not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor.
we will all be with you. After all, this...
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support...
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the... Now let's go.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. Your cousin already passed through here with a horde of creatures and beasts keep coming. I don't know how long we can, but I thought it would be better to hold the front line here, in case you want—
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power. Keep holding on as long as you can.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Maybe unlikely protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Come on!
Come on then!
I'll stay here. They'll need my help to stop—
Are you sure that you want to do this?
If I can give you just a few more minutes, at least—
Your help will be very precious to us, and we are—
Go now and stop your cousin. I don't want to be
In that case, thank you.
Maybe unlikely protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade.
The shadow god
there you are. I was starting to think that your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fight.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing if Enon Milfrichtim and Doi.
I'm well aware of that. But here comes some more beasts.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Must part ways, Desarde. We can't leave our allies alone against all—
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be...
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the...
Enough for the talking. Go. Take care of your—
Fine.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your armor is falling apart! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart! Your magic is running out! Take a potion! May the shadow...
This time it's my turn. It's up to me to stop the lie.
I knew you'd say that.
Constantine thinks of you with a lot of affection, despite his madness. My role is here. Go. Go.
Thank you, Petrus. Constantine!
sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his bride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever. Come. Oh, what a shame.
Good night, sweet prince.
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malichor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhat Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkasi's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. These precious friendships allowed my student to slowly forget Kurt's treason, even though he still feels bitter about it at times. Siora, who had taken back her role as the donegad of her clan,
convinced them to join the Donea Exregao. Her heart was still full of disappointment for the time she spent in vain alongside a Renaigse. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Her friendship with the Renaigse helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King. Dunkas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another, and in so doing, they restored balance between the New World and the Old. The natives' hostility towards the Alliance has not diminished, and Governor Byrne is in a delicate situation, especially considering some sordid rumors in Al-Sad regarding the practices of the scholars he protects. Aware that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Already weakened on the continent, the Guard had trouble staying in control of San Mateos. At first, the religious population of the city rejected the authority of their commander, but due to its significant distance from Teleme, they eventually accepted it. Despite the negative influence of some shady members in their midst,